Hello everyone, and welcome to Bringing the Shadowlands Up. I'm your host, Shadowlands of the Alp, and today we are playing Day of the Tentacle Remastered. I'm pretty excited about the run. I still have no clue what we're doing. I think we need to help Bernard complete his puzzle, which means we gotta wake up Dr. Fred, but I don't know, we'll figure it out. But yeah, either way, pretty excited. This should probably be the last episode. That's not good. Okay, let's check the audio. Make sure everything's good. Okay, sounds good. Alright, let's start sending out our shares. Let's play Day of the Tentacle. Yes, Discord on. Okay. Okay. That's all the shows. Let's get started. Okay, where are we? Okay, you got nothing. What do you have? You have everything. I swear, it's this. It's gotta be that.
I don't think I can with him moving around. I don't think I can with him moving around.
funny enough.
I don't think that would look better white. That wouldn't be nice.
Not funny enough. Not funny enough.
I don't think that would look better white.
I've heard it's not too good to disturb a sleepwalker. I don't think that would look better white. I don't know how I'd get it into him. It will spill all over. I'm not sure I like that idea. I can't reach that from here. I'd rather not. He almost took my hand off with the door. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
We gotta figure something out.
I don't think that would look better white. Hey, it's not a toy.
Kind of a toy.
That sounds like overkill. I better not. My scoutmaster warned me to be careful. That sounds like overkill. It already seems to be out of order. No, I like it the way it is. I don't think that would look better white. No, I like it the way it is. I'd rather not. I better not. My scoutmaster warned me to be careful. I don't think that would look better white. Not funny enough. I don't think that would look better. I think that's against the law. I don't think that would look better. Not funny enough. Not funny enough. The consistencies are incompatible.
Oh, pink.
Not funny enough. No, I like it the way it is.
An achievement.
The consistencies are incompatible. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I think not. I think not. I'd rather not. I don't think that would look better white.
Hey, you're pretty funny, Bernard.
Well, people do tell me that, actually. I
No,
don't
they
think that
don't.
would look better white. I don't think a disguise will help much. There aren't too many tentacles around. No, I like it the way it is.
Oh wait, what's that? I think we solved it. I think we figured it out. The missing link.
The tape's at the end.
Dr. Fred Edison, Internal Revenue. Come with us. We'd like to go over some of your records with you. Upstairs.
What just happened?
The tape's at the end.
Dr. Fred Edison, Internal Revenue. Come with us. We'd like to go over some of your records with you. Upstairs.
When did that happen though?
I think I broke the button.
Good thing we've got Dr. Fred under wraps in the next room, huh? All that red tape ought to keep him busy. Say, what's the filing date for a BFD 206ZZ insufficient credit applications form? You have until midnight on the 12th working day past the first full moon after the end of your fiscal year. However, you can extend the date by filing an RPM 78 waning interest extension anytime before the close of business on the second Tuesday after the first Friday of March. And of course, if you're married, you'd also have to file a K7209 statement of joint intentions and declare any mutual gift expenditures. Oh yeah, that's right.
What?
Did you say you have a PP41 facilities paraphernalia declaration over there? Nope. Good thing we've got Dr. Fred under wraps in the next room, huh? All that red tape ought to keep him busy. Good thing we've got Dr. Fred under wraps in the next room, huh? What is it?
You guys related?
Are you guys brothers?
At the IRS, we're all brothers.
Found a treatment. What have you done with
What
Fred?
have you done with Dr. Fred?
We've got him safely locked in the next room while we go over his books. No, you can't go in and see him. And don't even think about staging some kind of rescue.
Who's your
tailor?
tailor?
Very funny.
I'll just be moseying along.
Keep your nose clean, kid. Did you say you have a PP-41 facilities paraphernalia declaration over there?
Hey, let's go commit a felony. First things first.
I don't know the combination.
Oh, so we were prevented from seeing it. That's fine. Kinky.
Seems to have a high tensile strength. I better not. My scoutmaster warned me to be careful. I might hurt him. I'd rather not. No time for fun now. I've got to get him out of here. Uh-oh.
Hey, where'd he go? Ah, there you are. I can see this bed through the peephole, you know.
I'd rather not. There's some IRS guys in the next room. I don't think that would look better white. No, I like it the way it is. I don't think I can do that. I'm not so sure that's a good idea. I don't know. It's powerful stuff. Dr. Fred must still be asleep. Uh-oh.
Hey. On the floor again, eh? Oh, by the way, capital gains taxes apply even if you spell your name in lowercase on the form.
Thank you for the information.
I wouldn't want to strain myself. I wouldn't want to strain myself. No time for that now. This is a rescue. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Not with those IRS guys hanging around. I'd rather not. He's red enough as it is. What for? What for? What for? Uh-oh.
Hey. On the floor again,
Oops.
Just lie there and take it like a man.
What?
I'd rather not. I'd rather not. It's not exactly the Ritz. I don't think I can do that. Dr. Fred must still be asleep. I don't think he could hear me reading. I'd rather not. I think not. I'd rather not. No time for fun now. I've got to get him out of here. He's red enough as it is. I don't think there's enough in the bottle to cover him. Not funny enough. I'd rather not.
What am I supposed to use?
What for? I don't think I can do that. Wow, a pulley! By using a combination of flexible materials and a wheel, one may gain I might hurt him. I'd rather not.
Good thing we've got Dr. Fred under wraps in the next room, huh? All that red tape ought to keep him busy. Did you say you have thanks? But as you can see, we're sort of busy. Nope. Good thing we've got Dr. Fred under wraps in the next room.
Although limited to a low-pressure, sub-zero, nitrogen-free environment, the flux induction circuit can still be quite useful.
Boy, that's even more boring than a PS967J form. Yeah, shut up. All that red tape ought to keep him busy. I can't believe what a mess these records are.
I don't think that would look better white.
How do you suppose the Dodgers are doing?
I can't use a videotape with that.
Well, their win-loss ratio is...
I'd rather not.
However, the successful slide margin...
Why bother? Everyone knows you can't fight the IRS.
I've noticed that they seem to do well with...
Decaf wouldn't help there.
Fascinating.
I don't know. It's powerful stuff.
Good thing we've got Dr. Fred under wraps in the next room, huh? The old disappearing ink gag, huh? Very amusing. I tried that on my boss once.
Oh? What happened?
He got sent here. All that red tape ought to keep him busy.
Yeah.
Did you say you have a PP-41 facilities paraphernalia declaration over there? Hey, you can't go in there. Nope. Is that a W390B fervor?
No, I like it the way it is.
No, it's another 561AB negative attention statement. Ah. Good thing we've got Dr. Fred under wraps in the next room, huh? All that red tape ought to keep him...
I don't think that would look better white.
I can't believe what a mess these...
I'd rather not.
What did you say your wife's name was again?
Interesting. Oh!
Ted is red. See red Ted. I'm not so sure that's a good idea. I'd rather not. What for?
Here we go. There we go. The nonsense.
I wouldn't know where to put him. Uh-oh.
Hey. Very funny. Don't try anything sneaky.
Thank goodness he didn't notice Ted.
I wouldn't know where to put him.
Thought I heard something. Everything okay in there? Well, try and keep it down, okay?
It worked. This doesn't look like a good idea.
Nah, I'm not gonna make that mistake again.
No! Whoa.
Oof! Dr. Fred, are you okay? Dr. Fred? I'd
I'm
better get
pretty
him to
sure
the
you're
lab.
both. I'm pretty sure you're
Well, I
both
got him in
gone.
here, but he's out cold.
Oh. Now? Wake up. I regret this.
Damn good coffee.
Dr. Fred, what do we do now?
We have to buy a diamond and plug it into the chronogen.
I can't use a videotape with that. He doesn't want that. The safe is closed. I can't use a videotape with that. I'd rather not. I doubt that would work. This is a fairly sturdy safe. I don't think that would look better white. The tape's at the end.
Dr. Fred Edison, Internal Revenue. Come with us. We'd like to go over some of your records with you. Upstairs.
There we go. $57, 101, 999.
Dr. Fred Edison, Internal Revenue. Come with us.
It sounds like you just said it slower or in less intervals or something like that. Like you spaced them apart but didn't actually say it slower.
Let's see, it's 101 999 57.
I didn't know that was possible. I've been playing with the colors. Did I just commit fraud?
The party of the first part shall hereby be known as a crazed maniacal genius.
gotta stop messing with things. Mm. Mm.
It's no use. We've already missed the deadline.
Oh, right. I bet you... Yay, Hoagie's got it. Oh, yeah, Hoagie's got it.
This is no good. It isn't signed.
Oh, darn it.
I got the contract for you to sign, Doctor.
Sorry, I don't like to sign things that I haven't read.
Okay, read it.
So read it first.
I'm busy trying to think of a way to save humanity. I don't have time to read. Now leave me alone.
Will you please sign this contract?
I don't sign things I haven't read.
Alright, I'll get rid of Purple
forget it.
Tentacle
I'll
myself.
get rid of Purple Tentacle myself.
Oh, yeah? How?
I'm starting a petition.
I'm starting up a petition to ban all tentacles.
Wow! Where do I sign?
Right here.
Well, good luck.
That was just dumb enough to work. I can't believe I got away with it. Mm.
Yes, what do you want?
Hi there. Is this Dr. Fred Edison?
Who did you think you called? Dr. Spock? Look, I don't have all day.
This is Farley Croc at LucasArts Games. I just discovered your contract among some very old files, and, well, our lawyers say that we have to pay you $2 million in back royalties. For the use of your family in the Maniac Mansion video game.
What?
This is Farley Croc.
No, I heard that, you moron. When do I get my money?
Oh, right now. It's been credited to your Swiss bank account.
Operator, get me a travel agent. This is an emergency.
Couch Potato Shopping Channel, Wanda speaking.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you have a major credit card?
Mm-hmm.
I have a numbered Swiss bank account.
What's the number, sir?
It's 846-427-35327.
Very good, sir. We'll send the diamond by Pronto Post Lightspeed Delivery immediately. Thank you for calling.
Nice. Wow, that was
that's
fast.
service. I better get this to Dr. Fred right away.
That should do it. Where did you get this diamond anyway?
It was donated by a group of Girl Scouts who were in the neighborhood.
How
Group of Girl
heartwarming.
Scouts?
According to my incomings, everything is in
So
readiness.
heartwarming.
Your friends have activated their units, so it's time to throw the switch.
Great!
Whoa!
Hoagie! I'm so happy to...
Hi!
Laverne! Wow! I'm so glad you two made it back okay.
I hate to interrupt, but there's no time to lose. Now that you're back, we've got to proceed with the original plan and send you back to yesterday to turn off the Sludge-O-Matic.
Huh?
Say what?
Now hold on a minute, Dr. Fred. They just barely made it back to our time alive, and I think...
Ha ha! You can't turn off the machine if I get there first.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, guys. This time I know I can stop him.
what do you mean?
Uh-oh. I guess we better do something.
Let's go.
No, wait! You can't all go in the same stall. Didn't you see the fly?
I did. I've seen the fly.
We're...
We're some kind of monster, dudes.
Great. Stuck here the rest of my life, listening to Bernard talking and watching Hoagie eat. Mom warned me there'd be days like this.
Now, wait just a minute. It's Green Tentacle. What was that, Green?
Look out!
What?
I believe he's trying to warn you about me.
Oh.
We're going
Oh,
to
no.
turn off the Sludge-O-Matic and defeat your evil plan, overgrown worm.
You sorry lot are no match for me.
But there's 3 of us. Well, sort of.
Nevertheless, I mean to crush you.
Yeah?
You and what army?
Why,
Uh-oh.
this army, of course.
Whoa!
Yikes.
You see, I've been busy. These are all versions of myself from the future. I've been bringing them back here using the Chronojon. Together, we will conquer the world. You 10 there. Go
That's
to the
too many
basement
hentais.
and guard the Sludge-O-Matic. No one is to touch the Sludge-O-Matic. Now, creature, I must decide what excruciating tortures to leave them to me. I've been itching for a chance to test out my newly completed diminuator.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me. Us.
Whoa! Uh-oh.
All right, the rest of you come with me. Next stop, the world.
What do we do now?
I got mini tiny.
Whoa.
It wears off.
Aha!
Run for it!
Run!
Damn.
You said the swear words.
The battery must not have had time to recharge, but it will.
Shh! Maybe he won't find us.
Yoo-hoo! Where are you, human?
Yeah.
That's right, an incredible 4,000-carat diamond for the piddling sum of $2 million. That number again, 1-800-STAR-WARS. Call now, tell them Yoda sent you.
Yoda sent me.
No good. I can't knock it over.
Perhaps if I
Uh-oh.
take that.
Uh-oh.
And this. Drat.
We're too little. No time for that now. No time for that now. Wow, this is loud. Hey, where'd he go? This door appears to be locked.
Somebody escaped.
This door appears to be locked.
Okay, not this way. Not gonna beat myself up. We don't escape very often. Ooh, that looked painful. Oh!
Great! Now we can turn off the machine and prevent all this tentacle mayhem from ever happening.
Well, I'm certainly glad that's over with.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Leaving so soon? We
No,
haven't
we're
had a
leaving
chance to
without-
get to know one another.
Uh-oh.
You humans amount to very little.
Oh, I get it.
Eek!
Run all you like, you insignificant insect.
We can't reach it.
You can't stop me. I've already won. You humans amount to very little.
Eek!
Eek.
Run all you like, you insignificant insect. You can't stop me.
I think it's designed to run with something, more like a small rodent. We better deal with Purple Tentacle first. That's probably a bad idea.
What do you have against us anyway?
Have against humans anyway?
Humans are our oppressors. They made us live in this horrible motel. They created us in ungainly forms, so we could not rise against them. Try walking around with your legs tied together and glue on your shoes. You'll see what I mean.
But they made the Sludge-O-Matic and made you super smart.
But humans also created the Sludge-O-Matic, which made you super intelligent.
Nonsense. I created that myself and sent it back through time. I knew Fred's mad scientist ego would make him use it. How's that for a paradox?
Ooh, Fred?
Fred? But there's only one of him.
Right. Anyway, you can see why I detest humans.
Pretty handy with a gun.
With that ray gun.
Center of the forehead every time. Would you like a demonstration?
No. I bet you can't hit your own forehead.
I bet you couldn't hit your own forehead.
Nice try.
Are you really from the future?
Are you really a future version of Purple Tentacle?
Who else would be brilliant enough to invent the diminuator?
Can you remember stuff that hasn't happened yet?
Can you remember stuff that hasn't happened yet?
Naturally.
Could you give us some tips?
Could you give us some stock tips?
Don't invest in shoes.
Do the Sharks ever win?
Sharks ever have a winning season?
No, but the tentacles do.
Did we manage to win?
Did we manage to defeat you and save the world?
Of course not.
Bummer.
Are you more or less smart than the Purple Tentacle from our time?
Are you more or less intelligent than the Purple Tentacle from our time?
The same, but I've had 200 years to think things over.
Are you sure
Are
you're
you
from the
sure
future?
you're a future version of Purple Tentacle?
I said I was, did I not?
How is it that you can grow hair?
How is it that you can grow hair without follicles?
It wasn't easy, but the secret made me very wealthy.
I can't go save the world.
Save the world now.
You can't stop me.
Dr. Fred, are you all right?
Get me out of here! I feel like I'm pupating!
I can't reach that from here. I can't reach that from here. I can't reach that from here. I can't reach that from here.
You humans amount to very little.
Eek. Eek.
Run all you like, you insignificant insect. You can't stop me.
We can't reach it.
The human race is doomed. You can't stop me. I've already won.
Dr. Fred is being held under duress. To do. I think it's designed to run with something, more like a small rodent. We better deal with Purple Tentacle first.
I've already won.
Okay, maybe this is the talking puzzle.
Are you sure you're a future version of Purple Tentacle?
I said I was, did I not?
Let's discuss your hatred of humans further.
What's to talk about? I detest the whole cackling, hand-wringing lot of you.
No, like you
Sounds
just
like
ate Dr. Fred.
ate Dr. Fred.
I suppose you're right about that. I didn't start out hating all humans, just Dr. Fred.
Why don't you zap Fred
Why don't you
instead?
zap Fred with the ray gun for a change?
Perhaps that would be entertaining. Oh, drat.
Oh,
Surely we can talk
because of the thing.
Talk?
Surely.
Wait! You haven't heard the last of me. I'll be back, and the next time, the world and all its piffling inhabitants shall be mine. All mine. All mine.
Okay, little fella. Mail this to Siberia.
Whoa. We did it.
Our work here is done. Now we can go home.
Epilogue.
Well, kiddies, it's been more fun than a jumpsuit full of weasels. Now, kindly get your freakish hide out of my home.
Please, Dr. Fred, you've got to get us out of this mess. We look terrible, and we can't buy clothes off the rack.
Oh, what full of
I'm
weasels?
getting sort of used to it. Maybe we could go on the talk show circuit.
Help us, Dr. Edison. You're our only
Of course
hope.
we weren't into it.
all right. Idiots! It seems you're not exactly the sideshow attraction you imagined. You're just three complete goofballs stuck in one suit of clothes.
Well, I'm glad that's taken care of. Looks like everything's back to normal.
Got another achievement. Mental patience. Oh, I guess because I never skipped cutscenes. This game was a headache. I love it, it was hilarious, but my goodness, the logic. Just all over the place. I still don't understand half of what was going on. And just me clicking on things being silly. More things. Yes, I Sarah Max. Oh, he took off. Watch out for the hentai. I wasn't expecting to be done so soon. I don't know if there's more if I wait or if this was basically the end. I mean, considering we beat the game already, I'm guessing we can probably switch over to Hollow Knight. Try to do more of the Pantheon. I guess that was it. It looks like that's basically it. How long have we been going? Only an hour. Concept art. I don't know. This game went pretty fast. I guess we could try to use what we know to try to go faster. We didn't hear the commentary. I guess we can check out the game commentary since they offer it. Maybe it'll tell us something we don't know. It's kind of cool, the concept art. Not a lot seems to have been changed in the end. It all seems like it fleshed itself out pretty well. Tell me that Yoda sent you. Yeah, let's check out the commentary. New game. Yeah. Enable developer commentary? Yes. Now let's hear their commentary on the game. Mm-hmm.
So, did we already introduce ourselves? Should we do it again for real?
No, but let's hear it.
Hi, I'm Peter Chan, and I'm
Hello,
the
Peter.
lead artist.
You drew that
Nice to
painting
meet you.
right there. Right?
Yes, I did, yes.
Okay.
I'm Larry
Okay.
Ahern, lead animator.
Nice to meet you.
And I think that was a Leela scene.
Oh, okay.
She's the
Oh.
animal killer.
I like the mustache trees in that last shot, Peter. I'm Tim Schaefer, co-project leader of this lovely game.
And I am Dave Grossman, other project leader and designer and writer, along with Tim, of this lovely game.
That should have been our titles, co and other.
Co and other.
Oh, another.
Clint Vajakian, one of the composers.
Oh,
Peter
cool.
McConnell, one of the composers.
Nice. The game has
Nice.
begun, you guys. Okay, so we
Yes.
saw the lovely... What was the name of that classical music that plays during the opening voice?
Rossini, William Tell Overture. It's the quiet part of the William Tell Overture.
There's two classical pieces that need mourning in cartoons.
Yes, there's that one, and then there's...
Bum, 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 bum.
And the other one is... da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's from... Where is that from?
Ooh.
I don't remember.
I don't know. I don't do music.
Or something like that. It's a good guess.
It's not another place in the Rossini, is it?
No, I think it's Peer Gynt. I think.
But for that opening scene with the music, we actually got the score and sequenced the ink into the MIDI sequencer.
Mm-hmm. That was one of the big panning sequences, like wide pieces of art for the game.
Oh, the room shot? It was a double room?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah?
And I noticed there's a poster with an L.
I don't know
from
what that
Martin
means.
Shirley on that poster back there.
Here's one of our giant animation scenes.
How did you lip sync back then? Because we didn't have any like tool. Nowadays we use a tool for lip syncing. Do you just by hand?
I think we just timed it out like the old-fashioned timing sheets.
Now that was for the cinematics, but for in-game, wasn't it Eric Wilmunder?
I thought it just blah 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 chattered.
I think
for
the
in-game.
in-game was just on-off with audio on-off.
Yeah, there's no actual lip syncing for the majority of the game,
So it's
which
just-
is funny since I have gotten many compliments on the lip syncing for this game over the years.
Because you know, it loops around and every percentage of the time it's on, right?
Well, because I remember
Yeah, I think Eric designed some kind of an algorithm for making the lips move to the level of volume.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a lot of information.
With the audio, it stops moving the lips.
Yeah.
That's true.
We're learning so much.
Now these credits were done by Kyle Balda.
That's
You're
right.
saying entirely on his internship.
Yep.
So wait, did we not pay for these credits? Or did we pay for them?
You got paid, right?
I think so, yeah. He took time. This is Peter, the other Peter. We took time out of CalArts. He came and spent some time with us, and we gave him this intro as an internship, and he did a fabulous job.
Seems like a funny thing to do. Like, hey, you're an intern. You've never done this before. Do you want to do the entire animated intro? The most.
But I remember when he did, when he finished something, he shared it with us. We were all blown away by it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
The most iconic signature piece. Can you hurry and finish that before you go back
We want
to
to
school?
set the entire
That's right.
tone for the look of our game, and
It was excellent.
I would
They
later
had a
learn that
lot
that
of
was
faith.
perfect. This was the perfect piece to have Kyle work on because he was colorblind, it turns out.
I didn't know that.
I saw him
I
working
didn't-
on
I
something
didn't
else
even
and he
know
had other people picking his colors for him.
Oh, interesting.
Whoa.
There was another 3D artist we had there in B building that was colorblind too, and it was one of those things where people were just kind of, have you noticed everything he does? The reds don't make sense or whatever. I couldn't remember what.
oh, the cow. I always get really
That's
happy watching
cool.
the credits.
So
stretchy
he's
cow.
colorblind.
That cow should have showed up again later somewhere.
I agree.
Missed opportunities.
What if the cow had come on their journey with them? Everything would have been so different.
Well, here's the story explanation right now for why the cow doesn't come.
Because he's just tired.
Like I've been to the mansion before.
Now, this is the first fight I had with Peter McConnell. Do you remember this, Peter?
Yes, I was gonna.
You were gonna mention that?
If you were gonna remember it.
Because the opening cutscene was too long, and we always had a problem with too long opening cutscenes. And so we were like, let's split it in half and put an interactive sequence. So there's an interactive sequence that's about to start. But I seem to remember it was the wrong time of day for you because it's nighttime outside. It started in the daytime with the mutation scene, then it became nighttime.
Right.
But then what happened? Then it turned into daytime at the end. That's what bothered you because the music couldn't make that transition in your mind.
Yeah, well, I think mostly I was crabby because we had to the cutscenes and
the tutorials paused it.
The interactivity required a bunch of programming in iMuse. And I'd finished it one way, and then you changed it to another. And so I think I came up with some sort of artistic argument that had to do with daylight like that. But
that's an important thing to learn running a project, to not change things after someone spent hours and hours making something.
Well, it was also an important thing to learn not to step way out of your bailiwick and tell the guy who's writing the scene how to write the scene.
Wow.
Oh, there are bailiwicks all over the place in this game.
What's a bailiwick, though?
I can't touch it, it's spiny. I'm not leaving this motel until I find those tentacles. Laverne's covering that territory. I could, but it would be wrong. I'd best not mess with it. Wow, it's from my favorite movie. I have 3 just like it at home. I'd best not mess with it. Always make sure they get your good side. I don't know the combination.
Oh.
Hoagie's got that part of the house. 1952.
Oh, wait. You say we can't go up there?
Hoagie's got that part of the house. Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
And then immediately concussed.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid.
Kinda
You
odd.
say, Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
There he goes.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
Yeah.
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this
Lab
time,
rats.
you meddling milquetoast? Now
Milk
Purple
toast.
Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a
That's
little
an
late for that,
extreme
Doctor?
jump.
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it yesterday through the time machine.
Let's do the time warp again.
This is
I
on
thought there'd
your
be more
fault,
commentary.
Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronojon!
Daw, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people.
I would have thought there'd be more commentary.
Well, I'll be.
And then there's the porta
Oh, there we
potties,
go.
vessels.
Chronojons.
Yep.
Chronojons.
This, by the way, is an amazing full-screen animation before it was possible to do full-screen.
And not actually animated. That's all. The background's all color cycling.
It's all color cycling.
A lost art in the world of.
I forgot about that.
Now that computers work like they should, you don't have to do that stuff anymore.
You know, if you look at Mark Ferrari's website, not that Mark Ferrari worked on this game, but he was the master of color cycling, and he has a whole website where he's done it in a more high-end way, like with higher res color cycling. He just kept perfecting that to higher and higher resolutions.
Yeah, that stuff was crazy. He was into it, and then I think Bill Eakin was the one that inherited the mantle from him when he left.
All the lava in Indy 4.
Yeah.
Oh, it broke.
See, color cycling.
Wow.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
Hoagie
that was
jumping.
like 2-3 frame animations.
And a little surf music for Hoagie. We always had a place for surf music in our games. That, the
Totally.
Bone Wagon theme.
Yep.
That's right.
I think that surf music was yours.
That was mine. Yeah, I did that last little sequence there.
Yeah, you know, the musically, this I believe was the last project that we all worked on. Certainly the last original title that we all worked on together.
Nice.
Sort of equally as composers, where there was no lead composer, and we all pretty much
Right. Panicked and freaked out together.
The jewels?
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the largest specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronojons and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
We'll figure it out.
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we going to get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made
Yeah,
myself
you kinda
perfectly
did.
clear. Step 1, find
Plan.
plans. Step 2, save world.
Right.
Step 3,
Perfect.
get out of my house.
All right.
Get cracking.
Okay, am I right, or is this is finally the game starting? That the game, all of that was intro.
Right, all that was intro.
The game has now finally begun. And then as soon as you walk off screen, we freeze again for another cutscene. Ah, okay, now we're playing.
So the original cutscene was like 7 minutes before we...
And before we added that brief, tiny introduction to... We always were wrestling with that, I felt, in adventure games. Like, you want to tell the story and set it up for, you know, the intro, but then you think of another, you know, before the intro, we should do this other little intro. And then you'd end up with all these, like, intros to the intros to the intros, and they get super long.
I feel like that's just because we were inexperienced writers.
No,
But some people like that. Some people like that you set the whole stage and then they're interactive, and some people are just clicking and they want to get to it.
Yeah, but we never respected those people, to be honest, who just clicked to get through it. The reality is you guys had a story to tell, and that's the way to set it up and get people invested in it so that when they actually get into the interactive part, they feel invested. And
Were these cutscenes escapable back then? Did we?
You could, but you'd be so confused if you just started this game.
Right.
And I do feel like we're asking the player to play a part in this story, and it's mean to make them wait so long before they can.
True, but at least they're being entertained.
But of course,
You have no idea how sorry I am. I'm just sitting here listening to the monologue because I can't bring myself to interrupt them that much.
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
Upstairs.
There, it's off. But it's too late now. Yoo-hoo! Dr. Fred?
Yoo-hoo!
I hate that clown.
Hey, boy, you missed the party.
You and the clown were having a party?
No, last night. At the Novelty Good Salesmen's Convention. I tell you, we Novelty Good Salesmen know how to have a good time.
I bet. So where is
everybody?
The really big bash was last night. I guess they're all sleeping it off. So, want a cigar?
No.
Sorry, my mom told me never to smoke.
Hey, if I listened to my mom, I wouldn't be where I am today. Well, suit yourself, boy.
There we go. Just grabbing everything I can.
So, Peter, one of the characteristics of this art is the exaggeration and the curved lines, like the door is curved.
Totally.
And when things are really exaggerated and cartoony and they're curved as opposed to normally you would see them straight lines and things. Where did you get that? What do you remember how you developed that? Because that's one of the signatures, I think, of...
Yeah, I mean, that's just part of the visual language that I was trying to use, you know, and you're right, that was the goal, was to balance the two. And also, you know, I was trying to simplify, and the inspiration came from Chuck Jones's layout artist, Maurice Noble. So Maurice Noble, you know, if you watched his classic cartoons, designs on, you know, Duck Dodgers and...
Oh, I remember Duck Dodgers.
You can kind of see that he...
Of the 24th and a half century.
Beautiful graphic shapes. So that's what I was trying to do, is incorporate some of that into this game.
I always forget about Duck Dodgers because I was always watching more Tex Avery stuff.
Otherwise, they kind of stretch like
there's kind of a
it stretches up, a fisheye effect almost up towards the ceiling, and it just seems more expansive, draws you in.
Oh, good.
Uh-oh. Rise your counter to the Baffles police. They already assaulted the cow.
This fork couldn't pop a spit bubble, let alone a... It's empty. Hi.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
What are you up to?
I locked my keys in the car.
If you're locked out of the car, why are you breaking into the trunk?
If you're locked out, why break into the trunk?
I have a spare set of keys in there.
I don't see any in your car.
Actually, I lost them somewhere.
Nice crowbar.
Thanks. Don't even think about asking to use it. I need it.
See you later.
Yeah.
Keep out. Area contaminated with industrial waste. What beautiful, clear water.
Now.
The plans! The plans!
No plans!
This beautiful 4,000-carat diamond can be yours today for the special rock-bottom introductory price of $2 million. The number to call is 1-800-STAR-WARS. Don't miss this amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
It's already open. Except for those beef squigglies, I got everything I want out of there.
It's useless. No one will ever be interested in my design, so I'm ending my novelty inventing career right.
That was really disturbing when he shot himself, and then the stick goes right through his brain, which would be fatal. Very disturbing.
It's true. They would never.
But then he's got a depressed sigh afterwards, so you know he's fine, even though he's still suicidal.
You notice the nice pink box, you know, the Chinese pink box that you get in Chinatown.
Is that for
That's
like
right
almond
there.
cookies? He's got like a little selection of. How sad can he be?
I just thought that was donuts.
Well, it's true about that theme, suicide theme, or cigarettes for another matter. I think we used to have characters sometimes lighten up and stuff.
There was no ESRB when we made this.
Yeah.
Neat.
Green!
Bernard!
What are you doing up here?
Well, I couldn't stop Purple, and he's gonna go out and conquer the world, and I'm afraid of what he'll do if he catches me, if Dr. Fred doesn't find me first. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Hey!
What's up, Bernard?
You haven't seen the super battery plans, have you?
You haven't seen Dr. Fred's plans for a super battery around, have you?
No, just these world domination plans of Purple's. Any of Fred's plans would probably be in his office or the lab.
How's your band
How's
doing?
your new band doing?
Green tea and the sushi platter? We're doing great! We've decided to really capitalize on our strongest quality as a band.
Carefully crafted melodic distinctive counterpoint?
Carefully crafted melody and distinctive counterpoint?
Volume, man, volume! We have a chance to win a Grimy Award as the loudest new band.
The
Pulling
loudest.
out all the stops.
Are you working on an album?
Yeah, we're doing a CD called Rap on the Forehead. I've got a few tracks hooked up through the stereo if you want to hear them.
Aren't you looking for a new
guitarist?
guitarist?
A while back?
Yes, but we decided to go with a guy who plays power tools instead. We can
Nice.
generate a lot more sound that way.
Have you gotten any airplay?
Airplay?
No, we're a little too experimental for most radio stations, but we have a huge following in the club scene.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wanna help me save the world?
Save the world?
I'm afraid to leave the room. In fact, I don't think I can even move from this spot. Purple scares the daylights out of me.
See you later.
Yeah! Good luck in saving the world, B-Man.
Take this. Knock over this. Turn this on.
Wow, this is loud.
It sure is. Gross.
Whew.
Phew.
Now, where did Dr. Fred go?
I remember when I was trying to figure out and come up with the style, you know, it was back in those days we didn't really have Google internet search stuff. So
I remember
we
those
had
days.
2 books that I studied from, and that was a Bugs Bunny book compilation kind of thing, and Chuck-a-Muck, which was Chuck Jones's bio book. And I remember to do research we had to use VHS tapes. And we watched all those classic Saturday morning cartoon stuff, and we would pause and look at, or for me, I was studying, looking at those old cartoons, and except when you pause on a VHS, you always get the line.
Tracking.
Oh, it was awful.
Yeah.
But
Gavin,
that
what are
was
you gonna do with the hamster?
I was studying and trying to come up with, shapes and just study layout. And then, it worked out.
Worry me, and the nightmares would come. I'm much better now. I don't have those bad thoughts anymore. Now I collect stamps.
Well, I hope I didn't get you too
Well, I
excited.
hope I didn't get you too excited. Bye.
Peace be with you. Hey, don't touch my stamps.
Alright, I'm gonna steal your hamster.
I see no reason to torment the little guy. I'd rather not.
There we go.
Hey, want to see a neat trick?
Sure.
Neat, huh?
Uh-oh.
My Pony Express stamps. You ruined my Pony Express stamps. Not to mention 5 years of therapy. Get out of my room.
Jeez, what a grump. He should really try to find some outlet for those negative feelings.
Okay. Let's see.
It's not my car.
Here you go, buddy.
Here, perhaps these are your keys.
Where? Gimme. Hey, thanks, pal. Keep the crowbar.
Thank you, masked man.
Nice.
Maybe this one. Drat.
I'd rather not.
What sort of person would carry around this many keys? It must be one of these. What sort of person would carry around this many keys?
Nice.
I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
Right? I mean, how'd you even get past
super
me?
battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
You sure
Down
did.
the toilet.
No, through time.
Through
Using
time.
the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogen, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me?
She stopped up a
Right.
moment.
Did you hear something?
No. Let's see if what's his name catches on.
Hoagie.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Hoagie,
Hoagie.
come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogen, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great
Only great.
grandfather.
I don't think
He'll
he's
know
that
what
great.
to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogen.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Wow.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
Oh.
Ding, 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 ding. This is that we talked about a little bit when Dave and I played through. And originally, you could play all three characters right away. Remember that?
Is that true?
Oh,
Yeah, you could play all the characters from the very beginning. And we had our first pizza orgy where we tested the game out, and people were like, "Oh, there's so many options," and they were overwhelmed. So now we unlocked it, so you get to play as Bernard for a little while, and then you do something that makes it so you can play Hoagie, and then Vern's the last.
And what about the other three kids?
They got cut.
There were 3 other kids?
They were 3 other kids. Do you remember who they were?
No, I don't remember anything about
A
3
piece
other
of paper.
kids.
I have a piece of paper that has a picture of them.
Moonglow.
Moonglow, Chester, and Razor.
And Chester became.
Chester and Moonglow ring a bell.
Chester became Ned and Ted.
Wait, not Ned and Ted. Jed and...
Or whoever they were.
Jed and...
Ned and Jed.
Ned and Jed.
Okay.
Ned and Jed. And Moonglow just went away. And Razor went away as
I
well.
mean, I stole the character design from Chester and said, oh, I like that. I'll use that for these guys. And put them in a powdered wig.
Why do the work again? Really?
Exactly.
It's attached to the chrono. I don't think it'll get much power from that.
How did we...
I'm trying to remember how we did...
How we referred to it to score it, because we would have had to play the game.
I think what we did, I'm trying to remember too.
Hold
I think
up a
what we
video
actually,
camera in front of the screen?
I think what we did was we got a save game made, and we would play it to the next, like, place where you could pause, or like we would, the next spacebar point or something like that, and then we would score it, and then we would make it so that the music, because the thing was that you couldn't rely on the sync, right? So we had to actually make the music interactive in a sense with the scene, so that it could, depending on how fast of a machine you had and how quickly therefore the scene would play, would the music actually hit the right hit points and then proceed correctly to the next hit point.
So we would have an accordion
we basically had an accordion-like structure.
Each little section, it would sort of pause and then resume at the hit point, or jump to the hit point if the hit point was reached first.
Yeah, and
I'm
trying to think if we
would be only the fastest machines.
Right.
Neat.
So as soon as Hoagie gets that battery working, we're set.
I'm afraid not. We still need a diamond for the main unit. And your friend in the future needs power too, if she's still alive.
Alive?
Alive?
Get me out of here! I like trees and everything, but this one has got to go.
Working on it.
There's something in the Chronojon.
How did we...
I'm trying to remember how we did...
How we referred to it to score it, because we would have had to play the game.
Oh, we already did that part.
I think what we did, I'm trying to remember too.
Hold
I think
up a
what we
video
actually,
camera in front of the screen?
I think what we did...
Those founding fathers are driving me nuts. Flag design changes every 5 minutes. Well, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm making them a flag, ready or not.
I'll use the Chronojon.
Get that out of my inventory.
Boy, it's sure quiet in here. I wonder if there might be any ideas worth discussing in the suggestion box. Maybe somebody should take a look.
Maybe.
I say, lads, I have an idea.
You do?
Does it have anything to do with starting a fire?
No. I was thinking it's about time we open the suggestion box. Don't you agree?
Sure, George, if you say so.
Yes, whatever you think is fine with us.
Excellent.
What's he thinking? No one of any importance has been here all day. What could be in the suggestion box?
Perhaps he intends to suggest something himself.
Here's a suggestion. It says, George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement. What do you think, gentlemen?
Whatever you say, George.
Sounds
Your
good.
name's on it. I'm sure you must have a good reason for suggesting it.
Yes, it's strange. I
It
don't
is.
quite... Well, I'm sure I had a reason for it. If
I'm
there
sure.
are no objections, we shall add it to the Constitution immediately.
You guys remember? That's my favorite
No?
part.
Good, and so shall it be law.
Mm-hmm.
What's a vacuum cleaner?
There's a Chan joke there. You suck. The
There we go.
So now, CD games were just starting to be released on CD-ROM, and
the first. Oh,
for us it was
the talkie. First talkie.
First talkie, right?
Was this before Rebel Assault?
It was it before or around the
Because
same,
we
same
shipped
year?
two versions of this game. We shipped a floppy version and a CD-ROM version.
Followed up with our
CD-ROM was
first
the talkie, right?
our first talkie.
The floppy version only had voice in the intro, and then it was all text.
And that was not the original plan to do voice at all.
No.
We were not going to do it, and while we were making the game...
Human voice was invented.
Well, human voice was invented, and
Human voice was
people
invented.
started to have CD-ROM drives in their home computer to the point where Kelly Flock just came in one day and said, what do you say we delay the game a little
Everybody's
bit and we make a
buying
full voice
Myst.
talking?
Yeah, thank you. Let's all thank you to Myst.
Although, was this pre-Myst?
No, I think, well, I mean, Myst was what sold all those CD-ROMs and Rebel Assault.
A battery, eh? Brilliant designs. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold. Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Almost forgot.
Hey, that's a left-handed hammer, you know. I invented it myself. It was for my
A left-handed
ungrateful
hammer.
slob of a left-handed son. Oh, well.
Here I am, don't get your curls in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. Boy, what a mess.
There we go. Stealing the soap.
I told you guys I'll get to the...
Hey, so when you guys write those multi-branching scripts, I guess you call
Dialogue
them,
trees?
is that what you call them, dialogue trees?
Yeah.
Was it, did you have to think in a certain mode, or how would you do it? How would you notate it in Excel or something? Like, how would you map out the branches?
No, you would write it in code. We were programming the game at the same time.
You scum program the dialogue as you wrote.
Oh my God.
You would literally say, here are the choices. If you pick this one, jump down there. If you pick this one, jump down there.
I don't know how Dave wrote it, but I just kind of improv it. Like, you'd write, I wouldn't think or plan too much.
Oh yeah, let's have the letter beginning
Okay,
right
just
here
talk
this
to him, and then
time.
what would be 4 funny lines on the screen, and then kind of explore one, explore the other, and maybe have other nodes that you can go to, and then I would start planning. Okay,
Yeah,
now I've got myself into a mess. How do I get out of here?
Yeah,
And
it's
the
kind
planning
of
would
all
begin.
about sets of lines. It was great because one of the things that you run up against as a writer usually in other media is I get to this point and I have to make a decision about how things go. But here we can just leave that up to the player, and all you have to do is get to a point and go, well, what are all the interesting things I might want to do here or say here? And then you just put them all in.
So it's
Easy as
pre-editing.
And I remember you would always design a dead end, like where the train comes to the end of the line. Basically, it's like you say something and then he just keeps giving you the same answer, like, I wouldn't know about that. And then you try something else, I wouldn't know about that. It's like, okay, I guess I've exhausted this. It's sort of like almost like a stopgap or a safety net in a way, maybe. I don't know.
They always try to let the player know when they've exhausted the character. They're like, look, okay, you found it. You found all of the entertainment we put in this character. It's done.
Because people will explore as deep as you give them. It becomes a responsibility. Oh, I've got to see if there's something down there that I'm missing. So I have to. So you don't want to do.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing to attention you have to wrestle with is like. You want to put a lot of, well, the player might go here, they might go here, they might choose this, might go choose, let's put interesting stuff in all those places. But then if you approach it in the wrong way, sometimes the player gets there and they're like, oh God, I've got to go through all of this stuff. And they feel like they need to find every nook and cranny of the dialogue.
Yeah.
And you just put it in there so they'd have a variety of things to choose from, but they feel like it's a task list and they have to like find it all. And so
or something's buried there that they missed.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how I end up bagging here again.
Who's that? This is Ben's room, huh? He's into.
He's big into penguins. What is that date that's circled?
Yeah, I was just going to ask.
Is that your birthday? Your son's birthday?
That says January, right?
Probably says Zach really small.
That's my wife's birthday.
Ah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sneaky.
First or second? Because the car says Zach on the license plate.
Yeah, because Zach was born that year. So I snuck his name in and turned into a ritual. I now try to hide my kids' names in every project I work on.
They're in the bone pile in Grim Fandango, but I never could find it.
Yeah.
I just knew you told me they're in there.
And it's also in Full Throttle too.
Interesting.
But you can't see it. So it's for me, basically.
That's cool.
Well, I remember we would deliver a piece of music, and of course it's comprised mostly of MIDI note events, which is just a tiny little piece of data within the MIDI stream. Note on, and it happens at this velocity on this channel, to this instrument and whatever. And I would deliver a piece of music, and the programmer would turn to me and say, Clint, this is over 32K.
Yeah, it's huge.
32 kilobytes. 32 kilobytes. You've got to cut this thing down.
Who do you think you are, Mozart?
Yeah. We can't take anything bigger for this scene than 24 kilobytes. So I'd go back and thin the percussion. I'd sometimes have to cut a whole section of the music out to get it down to 20.
Sometimes there was pushback, though, too, because we'd say, all right, look, 10%, we get 10%. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember the pushback.
I don't remember these technical discussions about the size of the music files.
Oh yeah.
Literally, and
That's gotta be crazy.
32K was often too big.
That's why the iMuse system got called the iMuse system, because it was originally called the sound drivers, and then everybody got all upset because drivers can't occupy a whole floppy disk or whatever it was that the system occupied.
There's a lot of information going on.
Ahem. The LALR compiler is constructed by the following method. First, develop a rigorous elective grammar. If the elements have NP completeness, the crunchy factor can be ignored.
I'm just grabbing everything as fast as I can.
Blah, 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 blah. Whoa. I don't wanna.
Uh-oh.
Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter?
Kinda.
Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only
Yeah, but
knows
what
that
if you
one
get
of us is
girlfriends?
left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still,
So
Jed.
fussy.
So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
I'm the model.
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
Right?
No.
Oh.
You most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented 2 slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
I'm
Dang.
rejected.
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late.
There we go.
Oh no. I've lost it.
In your face. Take that.
Oh, where hath gone the muse that once guided my hand with such care? Must inspiration be so transitory? Must art be so cruel?
Yes.
I'm a failure. Don't say that, Ned. Father was right. We Edisons are made to be scientists, not artists.
Oh no.
Dear brother, we must be strong in these times of creative adversity. Why don't you let me take over for a while? I'll clean this rubble up and start over. You relax. Have a cappuccino. I'm glad we switched places.
Nice.
I think you're coming out quite well.
There we go.
Where am I gonna put it? 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 Yipe. Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it?
We'll come back to that puzzle.
Thank you. This is exactly the sort of thing I need for the time capsule. I'll bury it tonight, and it won't be seen for hundreds of years. Future generations are in your debt.
Whoa. The water's all sudsy now.
By the way, that Ben Franklin piece of music combines the Day of the Tentacle theme with Yankee Doodle.
Right. Can you sing a little bit of that for us? Because I missed that.
So one goes dee da 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 da, and the other one goes da 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 da
Right.
da 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 da, and they go together.
Wait, so how do you put them together?
You just play them at the same time. Like
oh, really?
Oboe plays one and flute plays the other at the same time.
I want to get Clint and Peter to sing that together in harmony.
Ready?
Ready?
I'll do the tentacle.
Okay. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that.
That's pretty good.
That was cool.
Oh, beautiful.
That was cool. Oh, wait.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, we already heard this one.
That we talked about a little bit when Dave and I played through. And originally, you could play all 3 characters right away. Remember that?
Is that true?
Oh, yeah, you could play all the characters from the very beginning.
Oops.
Dum-de-dum.
Nice.
Looks like a big storm. See, this is why I never wash my car.
There he goes.
Hey, Ben.
What do you want?
Where are you going? What about your experiment?
Even science sometimes gets cold on account of rain, my boy.
But how are you ever going to get lightning if you're not going to stand out in a storm?
To be frank, which I am, I don't know. The science of electrodynamics, much like your mind apparently, is still in a state of relative infancy. Back to the drawing board, I say.
Little smart talk.
What a genius.
So, Dave, are you going to take credit for the wash your car to make it rain puzzle?
I always feel like I need to both apologize for and defend this puzzle in this game because, I mean, there is a lesson here about how to design puzzles because you always want to make sure that the audience has all of the information that they need in order to make the leap that's going to get them the puzzle solution. And in this case, like I grew up with a father who told me that it was just common knowledge that when you washed your car, it made it rain. So I just assumed that everybody around the globe would understand that, and that we didn't really have to say much
We all found that to be acceptable.
about it.
I think we are like, yep.
A lot of people
that'd be a good puzzle.
have had, a lot of people have come back and complained about that over the years.
Well,
that
but when you do try to wash the Cadillac,
right, there's a great hint. There's another car in there.
What does he say?
It says "wash me" right on there, and when you try to wash it, he says something like, "I don't want to do that because every time I wash my car, it makes it rain."
That I think my judgment is that is absolutely fair.
The hint is in there.
It's
and
right there. It's a big old sign.
Fair enough.
The late Max Addix, his petard runneth over. A lamentable fate for such a patriotic dude.
His petard?
These look better on velvet. These look better on velvet.
Who's that? This is Ben's room, huh? He's into.
He's big into penguins. What is that date that's circled?
Yeah, I was
Peter?
just going to ask.
Is that your birthday? Your son's birthday?
That says January, right?
Probably
That's
says Zach really small.
That's my wife's birthday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sneaky.
First or second? Because the car says Zach on the license plate.
Yeah, because Zach was born that year, so I snuck his name in and turned into a ritual. I now try to hide my kids' names in every project I work on.
They're in the bone pile in Grim Fandango, but I never could find it.
Yeah.
I just knew you told me they're in there.
And it's also in Full Throttle, too.
How did we...
I'm trying to remember how we did...
How we referred to it to score it, because we would have had to play the game.
I think what we did, yeah, I'm trying to remember too.
Hold
I think
up a
what we
video
actually,
camera in front of the
I think what we did was we got a save game made, and we would play it to the next like place where you could pause, or like we would the next space bar point or something like that, and then we would score it, and then we would make it so that the music, because the thing was that you couldn't rely on the sync, right? So we had to actually make the music interactive in a sense with the scene, so that it could, depending on.
Look at her go!
Look at her go!
All we need is a little.
Hey!
So what happened after I fainted?
Well, after the lightning hit the kite, it came crashing down on your head.
The lightning?
No, the kite.
Drat! What do you think we should do?
Go back to lab.
I'd like to go back to my lab and consider the situation.
Sounds like something I would say.
Excuse me. Yes?
What are you
What
looking
are
at?
you looking at out there? The future of our nation.
Those
Those
outhouses?
outhouses? No. I was just admiring my reflection in the window. Striking, aren't I?
Whoa, you're George Washington.
You're like George Washington. Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
I'm Shadow Rams of the Alp.
My name's Hoagie. Like the sandwich? How quaint.
Is it true about the cherry
Is it true
tree?
about you and the cherry tree? Oh, yes, it's quite true. Why, I've cut down acres of cherry trees in my day.
I bet you've lost
I bet
it.
you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother. Lost it, have I? Why,
Yeah.
I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby.
What about
but
that
as
one?
you can see, there... Oh, well, what do you know? There is a cherry tree out there. Well, let's go chop the sucker down.
Let's go. You just carry that on you, huh?
I said come down from there at once.
Try to understand. I'm stuck in this.
No, it was never there to begin with. Whoa.
Voila! You're
Wow.
quite a man. Yes, I know. I waited, but she never picked it up. I hope she's okay.
Get me out of here!
I like how this family, through time, just replaces each member with the exact same member There's one mad scientist, there's one freaky son, and there's one red-haired lady. They all just give birth to someone who looks just like them? Or are they clones?
Or do the Eds grow up into Freds?
And they switch?
And they shrink.
Okay.
They shrink as they get old.
Family motto.
Okay,
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
I don't feel so good.
Ooh, I don't feel so good. I think I'm going to throw up all over.
How long have we been going?
Uh-oh. Time to visit
We still
Dr.
got some time.
Tentacle. Well, what have we here?
I feel pukey.
Indeed. All right,
Very
now
pukey.
hold still.
Are you gonna use your scalpel?
No,
Yeah.
of course not.
Darn. Do you want to use mine?
No.
What?
Highly contagious.
What? What?
Just as I suspected.
What?
There's nothing wrong with you, human.
What a letdown.
Well,
I know,
I'm late
right?
for the show. I'll send your keeper back for you. Oh, sit, stay. Good boy.
Okay, let's steal.
Ooh, blue tentacle. I forgot there's different colors.
Blue tentacle.
Which raises the question, purple tentacle went off and like, who did he mate with to create
Obviously.
blue?
Wait a second.
No, that would be blue and...
Yeah, blue and red. His parents must have been... But his brother is
Well, you know,
green.
it's like a dominant recessive gene kind of thing. You know, like it's if you have the blue eyes, but you could still have brown eyes. You could still have the blue-eyed gene. You could have the blue if you're purple.
Neat.
You know.
Well, I waited, but she never picked it up. I hope she's okay.
Hi, I'm
Ooh-wee, you are one ugly human.
Excuse me?
Man, I'm not kidding. You are just about the homeliest Homo sapien I've ever seen.
Wow! Wow!
Are you
trying to tell
trying
me
to
something?
tell me something?
Yeah, you're a real wolf. I mean, your hair alone is
Wow.
gonna give me nightmares. Not to mention your teeth, your clothes, your one eye that's bigger than the other.
Gee, how much worse could I get?
Not much, unless there were two of you.
What is this, a beauty
What
contest?
is this, a beauty contest?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, I don't know if you could really call a human show a beauty contest. It's more like a least ugly contest.
Wow. Human show. Sign me up.
human show. Hot dang, sign me up.
Sorry, humans can't sign themselves up, no matter how ugly they are. Go ask your owner to sign you up. Ask him to sign you up for a haircut while they're at it.
My goodness. Wow.
Hey, how'd you get out? Get back in there. I wish Dr. Tentacle would stop losing patience.
Okay. Now I have to go to the bathroom.
What?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Ha, that's a good one. Imagine a human using a bathroom. Come on, let's take a walk. Okay, human, do your business.
The reason for the way Day of the Tentacle looks is because of Monkey Island 2 and how it translated and how technology back then just mutilated my illustrations. And so for the next round, I knew to overcome that challenge was to simplify the backgrounds so then I could eliminate most of those floating pixels.
All the noise.
Right? All the noise.
Floating pixels?
So it was a lot of work because once I scanned it in, I had to clean it all up. So I chose this very like paper cutout kind of simple backgrounds just to make it look like it was supposed to be this way, that it was supposed to be clean.
And didn't you also scan them in black and white and paint them in deep paint? Like, I don't think you colorized them before you
No,
scanned them.
I did. These are all markers.
Right?
These are all markers.
But didn't you pump the
I pumped up the palettes. Yeah, so out of
the wall is completely, like, it's one color of gray right back
it was
there.
all like 100 colors of gray, and I would just pick one of them to represent that wall.
Oh, so I always tell people you
cleaned it
scanned
all
them
up.
in black and white.
Nope.
That's a big
It
lie.
was
that's a big lie. Everybody, that's a big lie.
He was
This is all
wrong.
markers, yeah.
And I don't want to be
And I
critical,
cleaned it
Peter,
up.
but I have a feeling some of your vanishing points don't line up.
Yeah, and that, again, thank you. Again, that was a challenge for me because I love perspective and proper perspective. And so for this game, definitely learning how to let go and go outside my comfort zone. Right, how to be wrong on purpose.
It's like you
was
love
a challenge
perspective
for
so
me.
much, there's 5 different
Oh,
perspectives.
I was fighting myself every day just doing this. But, I knew, in the end it was going to be okay because that was what we chose to do together.
That's nice. Hiccups.
How about an amendment that the president has to be a human being?
Good point.
Please, this is serious business.
You're right.
Let's see. There we go. Take that. Take this.
I don't want to risk damaging these in the chronojon.
Okay, fair enough. Mm. Well, I have your attention.
Thanks. I needed a little pick-me-up. Must open safe.
There he goes.
Must sign contract. Must provide for family.
Woo! Look at him go!
Look at him go!
Woo! Look at him go!
Oops. Nice. Gross. We did. We killed him. Killed the evil clown.
Ew, it's soaking wet.
Gross.
I don't understand what was wrong with exploding catnip.
Exploding
There's a
catnip?
letter here for you.
For me? Probably another rejection slip. Oh well.
Rejection
You're
slip?
brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
There he goes. I almost forgot. Crying.
So there was I did actual math for how much money should be in that pile of quarters to make this thing run.
That's Dave. He would actually calculate how many to run for how many years? For 200 years?
$800,000 or something. Yeah, 200 years to the minute.
And I'm glad you did that, because someone else on the internet would have done it and said we used the wrong number if we didn't do that.
Here we go.
1968. 1974.
Nice.
Oh,
Time to collect them all.
1977.
Later that day. Much later. Okay. Assault.
Well, you know what they say. If you want to save the world, you gotta push a few old ladies down the stairs.
That's right. I'm going to jail.
And look at this amazing fisheye lens effect you guys did. How did you achieve? You must have used some sort of high-end warping software. And I remember that monitor used to say phony on it. I think when Peter drew it, it said F-O-N-Y. But you had to take that out, I guess.
That VHS
For
tape.
legal reasons, which means you'll have to edit the comments out of this too.
So we're not going to use any of this one.
Upstairs.
Here we go. We're zooming through this one. While we're going through that cutscene, I gotta take my feminine.
Dr. Fred Edison, internal revenue. Come with us.
There we go.
I think I broke the button. It doesn't seem to open.
How do you suppose the Dodgers are doing? Well,
So when it came time to hand the script over, because when you wrote that dialogue for the floppy version, you didn't know or plan for those lines to go in front of live actors, in front of a microphone.
No, especially not this, like the first game, no.
So how was that exported? But I bet you Eric Wilmunder was
Yeah, I
involved.
think Eric went and wrote a script that would go through and would rip it out and replace it with a code and export a script for the voice department to take. Nowadays, we start with the voice database, so we'll write something and then it'll go in the database first, and then the programs will pull from the database to implement the dialogue.
Day after the first Friday of March. And of course, if you're married, you'd also have to file the K-7209 Statement of Joint Intentions and declare any mutual gift expenditures.
I'm sorry to do this to you, little fella, but it's for the future of the whole planet.
Poor thing.
Ted is red. See red Ted. What's that strange hovering saucer-shaped object?
Huh? I don't see anything.
Oh, never mind. Hi there.
What can I do for you, kid?
Nice cigars.
Nice cigars.
I roll them myself. Oh, want a cigar?
Sure, lay one of those Havanan babies on me.
Take it.
Get lost, kid.
He's mad.
So, Peter, one of the characteristics of this art is the exaggeration and the curved lines, like the door is curved.
Totally.
And when things are really exaggerated and cartoony, and they're curved as opposed to normally you would see them straight
Here we go
lines.
again.
Where did you get that? What do you remember how you developed that? Because that's a real one of the
Let's see, it's 101 99957.
Nice.
The legal language is pretty thick. I doubt if I could fix it. Not funny enough.
Okay, hopefully. Okay,
I wouldn't know where to start. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
It's about time.
Nice.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
Ooh, I don't
feel
feel
good.
so good.
Again?
Nice. There we go.
Hello,
Now I get
I'm
my
a
own human.
tentacle. I'd like to enter my insignificant human in the show.
Oh my, yes, of course. Take these tags and put them on your human and have them wait on the bench in the lobby. Entrance will be judged in 3 categories: best smile, best hair, and best laugh.
Thank you, fellow tentacle. Unlike humans, you have been very useful.
Oh, thank you. Believe me, it was my pleasure.
Now all I need is a human.
Yowza! That was one good-looking tentacle.
Wow.
Stupid tentacle.
Did you do all the backgrounds yourself? Did you
Yeah,
have any
on
secondary
this one,
help?
No secondary help on this one. It was challenging because it was. I remember to accomplish the assignments on time. I remember I had to do the roughs in a day, and then walk it across the parking lot. Have you guys check in, and then I did the next day I did a marker illustration of it, and then the following day was to scan it and then fix the illustration after it was scanned. So I try to get a room done like every 4 days, just to stay on schedule.
That's crazy.
I would, but who would see it? You're ready to go now. I would, but who would see it?
Go! What?
Well, that's the spirit. Everyone's raring to go. Let's get this show on the road.
Nice.
Ah, here it comes, my finest hour.
Pizza Orgies, they predated me and you being in the company. They used to invite all their friends and family over and play the game all night long and get a whole bunch of pizza. And an orgy was involved. The orgy part stopped before we came.
I think
Those were fun, the pizza orgies. Because we were there anyway. We weren't going anywhere.
We weren't big on the whole work-life balance thing back then.
Yeah, and boy, the variety. I remember it was like 10 or 12 different types of pizzas, and each was stacked 4 high, and there's so much pizza and beer as well. We used to have beer and walk
beer?
around from
So
system
lucky.
to system and watch people playing the game and get into it, and it was a fun thing.
I just remember it probably would have been better to be behind that one-way glass because I just would hover and want to.
Give hints.
No, go. No.
It's hard not to give hints.
I love being able to ask people questions, though. That was always like the best part of the experience. Is like,
what are you trying to do?
Yeah, what are you trying to do right now? They would explain it. I go,
That's not in our
That's a
game.
good idea. We should put that in.
It looks quite happy where it is. Great Scott!
Now, if you notice the tentacle chairs in the foreground there.
What is that?
Was that what those are?
Mm-hmm.
But what's the thing that looks like a plug going into the desk?
Yeah.
Is that like a
It's
power
like-
thing or is that
like
a
a
chair?
mouse.
They look like toilets, tentacle chairs.
That's right.
Say, you look kind of familiar.
Of course I do, nitwit. I'm Purple Tentacle, renowned world conqueror.
If you'll excuse
I have something in the
me,
oven.
I've got something in the oven.
Anyone I know, eh?
Did you do all the backgrounds yourself? Did you
Yeah,
have any
on this
secondary
one,
help?
This one.
I don't think so. Stop chattering, Mummy. The judges will think you're chewing gum.
And that sound is giving me an headache.
Oh, this will never work. Gum chewing is not behavior fitting for a beauty queen.
Alright, fine. There we go. We're not even gonna try.
Oh, Harold, that's gross.
What are you babbling about?
You really should have told the judges if you weren't feeling well.
Oh, ick! Now, how did that mess get in there? I think I'm going to be sick.
Someone in here not feeling well?
I was feeling fine until I saw that.
Is that your regurgitation?
No, I'm an healthy human.
Didn't you
Clearly
just
not.
say you thought you were going to be sick?
Yeah, you
Just a
did.
figure of speech.
Do you realize you could have infected the whole show with human influenza?
Why does that one have a cone on his head?
All my shots.
You're a good-looking human, Harold, but you know the rules. You're out of the show.
Oh no. There we go.
What a mess.
I hate cleaning up after humans.
There we go.
And so I said to her,
Oh, here's how the guys walk. Hey, do you guys all want to walk over together? Everybody turn to face the back, and we'll sidestep.
Yeah, that must have been. There's no way in hell we're gonna animate each guy stuck
Well, I
to
mean,
the
we
floor.
had a walk cycle, so we couldn't have that many actors in
Yeah,
one room,
yeah.
probably.
So it's one actor?
I never even noticed that. Oh, next time I'll wait for the commentary to be over.
hair I've ever seen on a mummy.
Thick and full and juicy.
The
And
mummy
juicy.
wins. Agreed.
Look at him go.
Oh, here's how the guys walk. Hey, do you guys all want to walk over together? Everybody turn to face the back, and we'll sidestep.
Yeah, that must have been. There's no way in hell we're gonna animate each guy stuck
Well, I
to
mean,
the
we
floor.
had a walk cycle, so we couldn't have that many actors in
Yeah,
one room,
yeah.
probably.
So it's one actor?
It's got to be, yeah. That's just one entity.
One clump.
I would have just cut.
It
Nowadays,
looks
I think
like
I
it.
would have just cut and had them be over there. Although it is kind of funny when they do that. But it's weird that they all turn to face the side and then sidestep.
There's no suction-y noise.
Yeah,
Should be like-
everyone else walks with a big jump.
These guys have greased up the floor.
You were prepared.
Hey, when are you guys going to judge Best Smile?
Oh, all right.
Best
I
smile.
like the quiet one with the big teeth.
There's nothing in the rules about them being white. First place goes to the mummy.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Hey,
And
when are you
Best Laugh.
guys going to judge Best Laugh?
Oh, all right.
There we go. Turn around. Scooch.
Okay, who's got a joke?
Hey, I just flew in from Baltimore, and boy, are my suction cups tired.
Oh, classic. It's amazing how the mummy can do that without moving his lips.
I say we give him first place.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Well, that makes him best of show.
Let's go congratulate him.
I'm the best in the show.
He is very well preserved.
I'll miss his laugh.
It's time to give him his winnings and start packing up. We gotta get this whole show to Baltimore by Thursday.
Yes, our work here is done.
I love the look of that crazy. He's a mummy in a disco suit with gigantic horse teeth.
Mm-hmm.
That was just the weirdest character to have to design.
What are you talking about? There's so many ideas to work with.
All the other characters made sense. That one.
It's funny how the tentacles prefer beehive hairdos because they're pointy on top, like tentacles are.
Was there a logic to that?
I never thought about that until this moment. But obviously, you artists had that all planned. You're like, who would the tentacles admire most? Someone with a pointy head.
That's clever. Meanwhile...
Tell me, Lieutenant, how do you really feel about humans?
Honestly,
Yes,
sir,
thoroughly.
I think they're filthy, obscene, foul, sickening, like the stuff
Oh, I
in your
am
eyes
pretty
when you wake
obscene.
up, like the wax that builds up behind your suction cups after a few days. Like
That's enough, son. I
Yes.
just wanted to be sure you weren't one of those humanist sympathizers. What with this ridiculous human show going on here, there's humophiles everywhere.
I'm no humophile, sir.
That's good. Now let me tell you about a little plan I have.
Did you do all the backgrounds yourself? Did you
Yeah.
have any
this
secondary
one,
help?
No secondary help on this one. It was challenging because.
This ought to be good.
Uh-oh. So far, so good.
Excuse me. Yes? Mr. President,
There
may
we go.
I offer you an excellent smug?
Hurry
Can you
on, Garth.
also provide me with a light? No. Pity.
Oh. Okay, got it now.
Excuse me. Yes? Mr. President, may I offer you an excellent smug? Can you also provide me with a light? Sure.
Yeah.
Well, in that case...
There he goes. What?
Blast, I hate it when that happens. See if you can't find those for me, will you? There's a good lad.
Found him.
Could you use these?
Why, thank you, young man. Strange.
There he goes.
I wonder if I should cut down on the coffee.
Hey, Tom, look. The father of our nation is cold. Better build a fire.
You're right.
Uh-huh.
I guess you can have my log.
Me? Why should I build the fire? You
There we
build
go
the
again.
fire.
I'm bothered by the smoke. You build the fire.
I'm bothered by your attitude. You build the fire.
I'm bothered by your inability to work this out.
Penmanship.
No, you build the fire.
No,
Lord
you
lover.
build the fire.
No, you build the fire.
No, you build the fire.
build the fire.
No, you build the fire. Only took us 2 hours yelling.
You big baby.
This is no good. It isn't signed.
All right.
Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it? Very smart. Very smart. Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it?
There it goes.
Sounds like the cat's caught a moose up there.
Got a moose.
Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put it?
There we go. Fire!
Okay, who was the idiot who started the fire?
Wasn't me. What happened, guys?
I bet this never happens to Tom Paine. Hey, founding father. Not now, son. Can't you see we're in the middle of a crisis here?
Ding, 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 ding. This is that we talked about a little bit when Dave and I played through. But originally, you could play all 3 characters right away. Remember that?
Is that true?
Excuse me?
Leave me alone. I'm too depressed to talk.
He's upset.
I wonder if they've put the fire out yet.
Alright, steal a pen.
It looks pretty clear in here now. Say, did you get the pen on our way out?
No, I
found a blanket blocking the chimney.
Son, do you know anything about a blanket? Didn't the dude next to you have one earlier?
Ooh.
Hey, catch you later.
Got him in trouble.
Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery. Ah, the final element for my ingenious battery. Stand back, boy. Give me room to work.
There we go. There's regular saw, chainsaw, buzzsaw. Drill? My goodness. Where do you find all these power tools? There you go.
A miracle of modern science. It will look lovely here on the shelf until I take it with me to Baltimore.
Don't look now, but the British are coming, dude.
Eh? Where? Is
There we
that
go.
supposed to be funny? I'm very busy.
Ready for another brush with destiny?
Sure am.
Sure, why not?
Splendid! Now!
Oops.
Oops.
What part of the word now didn't you understand?
The ah.
Look, it's very simple. I say now, and you push the kite. Comprenez-vous?
Sí. Yo entiendes.
Got it.
Marvelous! Now!
There we go.
She's handling kind of funny.
You got
You got it.
Just hang on there.
You got this. Come
Too
on.
heavy. I can't control
I'm coming
her.
forward.
Hang on, Ben. Hang on.
She's
Hang
breaking
on.
up. She's breaking up.
You got it. Look.
Run for your life.
Run.
Now that was interesting.
Yeah. Say, can I see that kite for a second?
No, I'm taking it back to my lab in Philly right now so I can study the results. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
I never got your name.
It's Hoagie, sir.
Nice working with you, Hoagie. I promise to name an invention after you someday.
Gosh,
Is it a
thanks.
sandwich?
Flush, my one chance of getting out of here? Yeah.
That should have worked. I got an achievement. There we go.
What do we have here? Looks like a prosthetic rodent.
You got it. Oh,
Another specimen.
that is terrifying. Don't look.
Gosh, I hope this isn't like the primitive, dangerous microwave ovens of my century. Those things could really pop a hamster good.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Poor thing.
That was fun, but only because this is the 22nd century. You see, kids who put hamsters in microwaves back where I'm from get taken away from their parents and put up for adoption. So don't do it.
Don't do it.
I've already thawed him out. Besides, ooh, cute. This ought to warm him up.
Say, cutie, what brings a hot tentacle babe like you to a dump like this?
I'm here to see you.
I'm here to see you, big boy.
Really? Well, what are you doing for dinner? How about Club Tentacle? What am I saying? I can't afford to take out the trash, let alone a classy babe like you.
I'm here by accident. Bye.
Hey, I don't want to be here either.
There you go.
Whoa! Dinner for two at Club Tentacle?
Yeah.
I can't wait to tell my wife.
Your wife? Go.
Hey, look, a skunk.
A skunk.
That is a beautiful shot.
Nice. Full screen
that
animation.
color cycling back there.
Wow. 3 frames.
Pew, pew, pew.
That was state of the art.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Nobody had full screen animation in those days. And I think, what was the deal? It was like 30%, 20% of the screen, of the pixels on the screen could move at once, no more than that. Yeah. So I took that whole shot and had to draw the characters and figure out what was the extreme of the eyes popping out, and then measure how much I'd have to move to make that work. Yeah, it's like, okay,
That's crazy.
I can jiggle the cheeks this much, and I can bulge the eyes that much, and I can, the tongue, it was all the tongues, because those were the things that were moving the most. But I think what I did on those was just extremes, like there was no in between, so, but that was the biggest pixel difference, was like the end of the tongue was way down here, and then it was way up there, so half the tongue was different.
Meanwhile,
Lieutenant, I want to ask you something. It may trouble you.
Ask away, sir. I can take it.
Yeah,
I've got a strong stomach, nerves of steel, bowels of glass. Suck
Can it, son? This is important. Have any of your friends seemed a bit firm lately?
Ooh, you mean like non-squishy and non-slimy?
That's right. Come closer.
I'm thinking too hard on that.
I've recently become suspicious
No.
that humans might try to infiltrate us.
No!
Though basically stupid, they can be tricky. They may be in disguise.
Fair enough. What? Ah, my face! Ah! Here we go again. More animal cruelty. There we go.
No need for a hubcap there, just like most places. Well? Look at that sucker go! He just keeps running and running and running.
There we go.
There's a Chan joke there. You suck. The vacuum cleaner is called You Suck. Peter.
I recall this was my least favorite.
This is your least favorite room?
Yeah, I remember I started to burn out, and I just remember I struggled with just the background with that one.
Was that one of the last ones you did, you mean?
Probably.
And was that directed at one of us? You
No,
suck? Was that for me?
No,
or Dave?
I just remembered it's not very interesting, that's all.
I wonder if that was late in production, because
Yeah.
I was just watching the whole vacuum cleaner thing, and I remember I had this totally elaborate thing that she was going to do some weird sword fight thing, and then something much bigger with this sucking the hamster in the vacuum cleaner, and then it ended up being like a 2-frame and go, because it was like, I don't have time for this anymore.
Pete, the thing that I remember with you was always you would do the sketch for the room and you would bring it to us, and you would have put in all these amazing details, all this cool stuff, and we would always look and we would go, okay, this is great, but you have to take out the ladder and the shovel and all the things that an adventure game player will want to pick up and take. And
that's nice.
Probably by the end of the game, you're just, all right, I'm going to put nothing in here.
But
that'll show them.
Yeah, I mean, all the interesting stuff turned into the silhouettes in the foreground where you can't touch it. Eventually, I just
a little frustrating too.
And
I know.
those are still interesting that you want.
Neat.
It's done moving. It's done moving.
Mm. Mm. I think we're about to beat the game already, just because now we know everything else.
I don't think I can do that.
There we go. Here we go. Up you go. Whoa! What? Neat. Yeah. Uh-oh.
Thought I heard something. Everything okay in there?
Everything's fine. Nothing to see in
Try
here.
and keep it down, okay?
Okay. Sorry.
I had worked on Monkey 2, and I had learned to animate on that project. It's like, you're an artist, we need an animator. I had never animated.
You didn't know how to animate?
No, I just... They gave us the Muybridge frame-by-frame book. The first thing I worked on was the dog with the keys in his mouth.
That's crazy. I remember you coming on as an animator. We should have checked out references.
No, that was the deal. The awesome artists like Peter and Steve were the ones that got to paint the backgrounds. And you know, the second tier people like me, you're animators. Didn't matter if you'd ever animated. So they gave me the Muybridge book, and it had walking horses and dogs and whatever. I'm like, all right, I'll go figure it out. And then did a few of those things on Monkey. And then at that point, then I'm like, of course, I can do everything now. What am I? You know?
Absolutely.
That's the same with me. I mean, I didn't have proper training either when I came on. And then, because I was just, studied illustration, but I didn't come from a film or a game background, and so I didn't know anything about layout. But coming in, and then there's Steve Purcell in the room, right? And then I had no knowledge of comic book artists at the time either, And so having like Ken Macklin and having these guys around, Ian McKeag would just walk in and out of there, and I was like in awe of these people. And I thought, oh my God.
I talked to people about, like, that felt like grad school for me.
Yeah.
Because I had been thinking of going to grad school. And then I get this job, and I get paid to do it.
The internal monologue going on in our head is driving our poor guy insane.
Nah, I'm not going to make that mistake again.
You got this. Whoa! What? What?
Ooh.
Okay.
Dr. Fred, are you okay? Dr. Fred? I'd better get him to the lab. Well, I got him in here, but he's out cold.
Oops.
Just noticed there's a face on that machine back there.
Oh, that is a special Chan thing. Faces on everything.
Oh, with the teeth on the bottom.
Faces on and the big red clown nose.
It's like Laverne eyes, one bigger than the other.
Is this the same audio cue as the Purple Tentacle?
Yes.
I remember
sound file.
working on that
I
animation.
didn't even notice the face over there.
Damn good coffee. Is that a Twin Peaks reference? Was Twin Peaks? Did we cover this before?
Twin Peaks. Yep.
Were we actively thinking about Twin Peaks when we wrote that, I wonder?
Probably. I remember we would go to Ron Gilbert's apartment and watch Twin Peaks around this time.
That's true. The only thing that bothered me was when that whole sequence was over. When we went back to the in-game animation, Dr. Fred moved up a pixel. Oh, that stuff drives me crazy. Oh, I'm going to think about that tonight.
Yeah. I didn't even notice.
A special edition?
He did a very satisfying hand wringing for just a few pixels.
I got the contract for you to sign, Doctor.
Sorry, I don't like to sign things that I haven't read.
Oh, forget it. I'll get rid of the purple tentacle on my own.
Myself.
Oh, yeah? How?
Petition.
I'm starting up a petition to ban all tentacles.
Wow! Where do I sign?
Right here.
Good thing you didn't read it.
Well, good luck.
Here we go. Zoom.
Yes, what do you want?
Hi there. Is this Dr. Fred Edison?
Who did you think you called? Dr. Spock? Look,
I did.
don't
I
have
thought I
all
cut
day.
Dr. Spock.
This is Farley Crockett,
Live
LucasArts
long and
Games. I
prosper.
just discovered your contract among some very old files, and, well, our lawyers say that we have to pay you $2 million in back royalties.
Yes.
For the use of your family in the Maniac Mansion video game.
What?
Nice.
This is Farley Crockett.
No, I heard that, you moron. When do I get my money?
Oh, right now. It's been credited to your Swiss bank account.
Operator, get me a travel agent. This is an emergency.
An emergency?
There's a Chan joke there.
Just notice there's a face on that machine back there.
Oh, that is a special Chan thing. Faces on everything.
Oh, with it.
Couch Potato Shopping Channel, Wanda speaking.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you
$2 million.
have a credit card?
I have a numbered Swiss bank account.
I have Claude.
What's the number, sir?
It's 846-427-35327.
Very good, sir. We'll send the diamond by pronto post lightspeed delivery immediately. Thank you for calling.
Ding dong.
Now that's service. I better get this to Dr. Fred right away.
There we go. We got our diamond.
That should do it. Where did you get this diamond anyway?
Drugs.
It was donated by a group of Girl Scouts who were in the neighborhood.
How heartwarming.
They were selling drugs.
Everything is in readiness. Your friends have activated their units, so it's time to throw the switch.
Great.
Do it. We're not here. Whoa. You almost died.
I'm so happy to...
There we go.
Hi.
Laverne.
Laverne.
Wow. I'm so glad you two made it back okay.
I hate to interrupt, but there's no time to lose. Now that you're back, we've got to proceed with the original plan and send you back to yesterday to turn off the Sledge-O-Matic.
Back to tomorrow's future
Now
past.
hold on a minute, Dr. Fred. They just barely made it back to our time alive, and I think...
Uh-oh.
You can't turn off the machine if I get there first.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Don't worry, guys.
Queen, you got this.
This time I know I can stop him.
I believe in you.
Uh-oh. I guess we better do something.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Wait! You can't all go in the same stall. Didn't you see The Fly?
I did. I saw the movie The Fly. Out the monsters. Why?
We're some kind of monster, dude.
Why?
Great. Stuck here the rest of my life, listening to Bernard talking and watching Hoagie eat. Mom warned me there'd be days like this.
Now, wait just a minute.
Days like this?
It's Green Tentacle. What was that, Green? What?
He's what?
I believe he's trying to warn you about me.
No, I think he said something about Purple Tentacle.
Sludge-o-matic and defeat your evil plan, overgrown worm.
You sorry lot are no match for me.
But there's 3 of us. Well, sort
Mostly
of.
3 of a person.
Nevertheless, I mean to crush you.
Yeah.
Don't crush us.
You and what army?
Why,
You have to
this
ask.
army, of course.
I get it, because it's a clone army. And this is Lucasfilm's game.
I've been busy. These are all versions of myself from the future. I've been bringing them back here using the Chronojon. Together, we will conquer the world. You 10 there.
Oh
Go to
no!
the basement and guard the sludge-o-matic. No one is to touch the sludge-o-matic.
Not if I touch it first.
Now, creature, I must decide what excruciating tortures to leave them to me. I've been itching for a chance to test out my newly completed diminuator.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Excuse me. Us.
Right, the thing that makes stuff small.
All right, the rest of you come with me. Next stop, the world.
The whole world?
What do we do now?
Now we leave.
Whoa.
It wears off.
Aha.
Aha!
Run for it!
Pleasure done.
Damn.
Ding.
The battery
Pleasure
must not
done.
have had time to recharge, but it will.
It will.
Shh. Maybe he won't find us.
You, where are you, human?
Hiding.
Aha.
Aha!
Take that.
Oh no!
And this.
Ding,
Drat.
ding.
Blasted useless paperweight.
That was really disturbing when he shot himself, and then the
Oh, right.
stick goes right through his brain, which would be fatal.
No time for that now.
There we go. Do-do-do.
Hey! Where'd he go?
Quick, to the basement.
Guys, notice there's a face on that machine back there.
And... Woo! Strike! Blah.
Great! Now
Guys, notice there's a face on that machine.
Oh, it's the same commentary.
Oh, that is a special Chan thing. Faces on everything.
Oh, with the teeth on the bottom.
Faces on and the big red clown nose.
It's like Laverne eyes, one bigger than the other.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the same audio cue as the Purple Tentacle?
Yes.
I remember
one sound file.
working on that animation for like 2
Yeah,
weeks.
he shot me in the face.
Damn good coffee. Is that a Twin Peaks reference? Was Twin Peaks? Did we cover this before?
Yep.
Were we actively thinking about Twin Peaks when we wrote that, I wonder?
Probably. I remember we would go to Ron Gilbert's apartment and watch Twin Peaks around this time.
That's true. The only thing that bothered me was when that whole sequence was over. When we went back to the in-game animation, Dr. Fred moved up a pixel. Oh, that stuff drives me crazy. Oh, I'm going to think about that tonight.
Can you fix that in the special edition?
He did a very satisfying hand-wringing for just a few pixels.
What do you have against humans anyway?
Humans anyway?
Humans are our oppressors. They made us live in this horrible motel. They created us in ungainly forms, so we could not rise against them. Try walking around with your legs tied together and glue on your shoes. You'll see what I mean.
Glue on your shoes? Mm. Sounds like it's all Dr. Fred's
that's
fault.
all Dr. Fred's fault, really.
I suppose you're right about that. I didn't start out hating all humans, just Dr. Fred.
You're pretty handy with the ray gun.
With that ray gun.
Center of the forehead every time. Would you like a demonstration?
Why don't you zap Dr. Fred if you hate him so
Don't you
much?
zap Dr. Fred if you hate him so much?
Perhaps that would be entertaining.
There we go.
Drat.
Surely we can talk this out.
Surely.
Talk?
Surely.
Wow.
Wait! You haven't heard the last of me. I'll be back, and the next time, the world and all its piffling inhabitants shall be mine. All mine. All mine.
Alright.
Okay,
you guys
little
watch
fella.
this cutscene. I'll be right back.
To Siberia. Our work here is done. Now we can go home.
Well, kiddies, it's been more fun than a jumpsuit full of weasels. Now, kindly get your freakish hide out of my home.
Please, Dr. Fred, you've got to get us out of this mess. We look terrible, and we can't buy clothes off the rack.
I'm getting sort of used to it. Maybe we could go on the talk show circuit.
Help us, Dr. Edison. You're our only hope.
Oh, all right.
So I didn't have enough pixels to actually show, like, there's way too much
of the screen.
There's way too much hoagie. Like, if you look at that X-ray, basically Bernard is piggybacking on Laverne. You can see Bernard's feet.
Oh, those are Laverne's feet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
But hoagie is just like rib cage and nothing else. There's no room for it.
Look how involved this scene is. Like, there's all these different gags for how they all get. Like, it takes. It's all.
It's your reward for
how many
finishing
days
this
did it
entire
take
game.
to do that animation?
That was the funnest one.
Look how evil Laverne is.
I think because that had a lot of visual gags that were easy to do. Like the X-ray thing is a drawing, and then the stretching the shirt and snapping it. The action's quick. Like the drawings that it took to do the stretch was nothing. You know, I think it's her regular walk cycle, maybe just tweaked. And then you let it go and shoots off screen in like 1 or 2 frames.
But that was fun. I often refer to it as the last fun time I had making a game, just because we didn't have 3D and we didn't have to worry about voice during. We didn't have to lock our scripts early, so we could do localization and translation. So it felt easier. Even though we had a brief crunch mode because we the dialogue has to be done in a month, and you and I stayed there to do that. I don't remember the team really having a crunch mode like we did on Monkey 2 or anything. Like Monkey 2 was like a really.
And you look at
we went through this one way faster.
We can make this crazy huge animated thing, and we had like one more animator than we had on this, and that got really bad at the end. Whereas this there was no way to.
Like that.
Didn't have enough rope to hang ourselves.
I did love that ability to write all the way up to the very
we changed Monkey Island dialogue like the day before we shipped. I feel like. which is crazy. Of course, everyone's happier now that we're locking that earlier.
And the scum system, like I feel like we touched on
I
that
learned a
briefly.
lot of this
Didn't really
one.
say much about it. Was like great to work in because it was like you just had a little puppet theater, and all the things that you wanted to do to make drama were really easy. Like, oh, have the characters walk around and play animations and say lines, and you didn't have to do any programming really behind any of that. It was all just one line to make any of those things happen. So you could just focus on, let's make a cool thing with all these little assets that we've got.
I think that this was really cool. And it was nice to see the commentators. Or not see the commentators, but the commentary. I think that went pretty well. How long did it take? That was cool. It took me like 2 hours to rebeat it. That's crazy how different it plays through when you know what you're doing. So yeah, that was interesting. That was Day of the Tentacle by LucasArts Entertainment Company. Honestly, I think that went really well. Not only did it take us 3 days to beat it casually, but it took us 2 hours to beat it once we learned how. So yeah, all in all, I'm pretty proud of all that we achieved and learned. I think this was a good episode. Anyway, well, for now, I'd like to take a moment to say thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch the show. Those of you watching live and those of you watching at a later time, we really appreciate the support. And if you enjoyed the content so far, please be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps us out, gives us a better understanding of the type of content you guys enjoy. If you have a suggestion for a future stream, be sure to leave in the comments. I check that as often as possible. And if you missed the show live and want to catch it next time, be sure to hit the notification bell to be up to date on that. Also, thank you to everyone who's already liked, shared, and subscribed. It really helps us out, gives us a better understanding of the type of content you enjoy, and is greatly and truly appreciated and humbling, so thank you. Yeah, well, aside from that, I hope to see you all in the next one. And until then, bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye-bye.